again, and this is going to be the question and answer session. So if any of you all have questions for me, this is the time to ask those. So go ahead and pull up those. We're going to get the questions here. So this subject is a subject that's near and dear to my heart about digestion. I really enjoyed just looking at it again. It's been so many years since I've looked into the details of food combining. I mean, I've looked into it before, I've studied it, I've done it, I'm doing it again, but just to make sure and look at the details, it was really enjoyable for me. And I am sorry I was a little bit tired today, so if anything got a little bit jumbled, I do apologize for that. But I'm pregnant, so I'm sure you guys will have some grace on that. So I'm going to do some questions right now. So somebody said, can I mix the fruits and vegetables to help cleanse my digestive system? And so, can I mix vegetables and fruits to cleanse my digestive system? So if you're doing something specifically, if you're looking to do something efficiently, specifically for digestion, then it would be better to just do, battery's running low. So she's gonna have to plug this in. So anyway, if you're looking at cleansing, you would, yes, I just saw that. So Sarah, I'll get to your question 1 second. So really doing the fruit by itself would be the best cleanser that you can do. So starting your morning off with, if you're juicing, it'd be best thing to start off with green apples. And now you could, there is a, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain is really not working that great for me today, but there is an exception. So there's an exception for fruit combining. So the exceptions for fruit, combining are apples, lemons, limes, and tomatoes, and those do mix well with each other. So if you're going to make yourself a juice, if you have a juicer, you can do like green apples, and you could do lemon juice, and that would be a really good detoxifier for your system. And so if you're going to do a salad and you're trying to eat light and trying to keep your system clean, you could do a salad and have, we do like to have green apples in our salad a lot. So that's something that you can do. And then Sarah wanted to know this, can you plug it in? It didn't work, I don't think. So Sarah wanted to know about drinking water. I'm going to see if I can roll that down. Oh, I can. How long should you wait to drink water after your meal? So after your meal, I would wait at least 20 minutes. Sarah, if you're really thirsty and if you need a little sip, you can take a little sip after you eat your meal, just a little bit to wet your whistle. But if you're really thirsty and you want to quench your thirst, I would wait at least 20 minutes after you eat your meal. And so another person asked, if you use whole foods and good protein source, is it okay to make smoothies as a replacement? And I say absolutely yes. Listen to your body. If your body says yes to smoothies, then it's probably doing something good for you. Some people try to fit their bodies into a box. Hey, Auntie Maria. Some people try to fit their bodies into a box, and they try to do all the latest and greatest craze or fad or whatever, but not everybody is meant to replace a meal with a smoothie. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody feels satiated, and not everybody feels energized. So if you're somebody who's doing that and you're not feeling it, then switch to something else. Remember, don't try harder, try smarter. So that's totally acceptable. For me, I'm starting my morning off. Alyssa says she likes to blend spinach, carrots, and cucumbers and tomatoes, and that's totally food combining. Good, you can do that with food combining. That's great, and that works wonderful. So with me, since I'm pregnant right now, making a baby for me, I can tell my body is using a lot of energy for it. So if I eat really anything with protein in it, I get so tired. So in the morning, I stopped having breakfast with the family, and I just started having smoothies. So for me, I am taking a smoothie with almond milk and with fruit, and then I'll take a ninja shot. Now that is a protein and a fruit, and so but it is almond milk. The almond milk is strained, so all the almond solids are in a bag, and then they're put aside, and then all that you have left is the almond milk liquid. It does have some of that protein in it, but I'm listening to my body. If I have that for breakfast, I have energy. Now, if I have eggs in the morning, even I tried today just strictly eggs, because I thought maybe maybe eating it with something else is too much for my body right now. I actually had the eggs by itself, and I was so stinking tired after that, and I thought, man, this stinks. So, but, and to be honest with you, I like to work efficiently, and I don't like anything to get in my way of getting my job done. And so if I wasn't pregnant, I wouldn't even be eating protein right now, because it's making me feel that stinking tired that I don't even want to deal with being tired. But because my baby needs a protein, I'm eating it, and I'm getting tired. But anyway, somebody else, let's see here. Which one is that? Can you?
DGIs, I can add.
Are you asking Are you asking about DGIs, Auntie Lisa? Let me know, 'cause I think that's what you mean. If you're asking for the DGIs essential oil blend, that's really good for anybody who is needing digestive support or any stomach support. We'll say it that way. If you're having anything in your belly that is speaking to you and you need some support there, DGI's essential oil, you can take that internally in a capsule. You can take like 2 or 3 drops in a capsule. Okay, that's what she's saying. And you can add that to, you can actually rub it on your stomach if you need the support like right now. The DGI's also is really good for doing more detoxifying, and I'm pretty sure DGI's has peppermint in it, has fennel for sure. So those are all really focused at your digestive tract. And so is there any more questions? There was, yes, I already answered that one. Somebody asked earlier, they had a question, and they sent me a private message, and they were asking about their, they gave me a whole bunch of stuff that's wrong with them. So they had a huge list of things that were going wrong with them, but it had to do with digestive issues, starting diarrhea, and then going, having a constipation, and then all this stomach stuff has been going on to her. So I was just reading her history or whatever, and if you're on there, hello, thank you for sending me your question. But she's been having problems for years with her digestive system, and I think she might have colitis, and she went and gave me the whole list, and so I asked her if she has had a celiac panel. She has not had a celiac panel, and I can't stress to you guys enough, if you're having real digestive issues and you're really in pain, if you're really getting a lot of bloating after you eat gluten, or I should say wheat, because a lot of people don't know the term gluten. If you're having wheat tortillas and then you're having bloating, if you're not feeling well, if your hair starts falling out, if you develop ulcerative colitis or Crohn's or any of those things, if you start getting those that come up on the radar, you must get a celiac test. I highly suggest it, and I should tell you right now, and I'll have to say it for my other video, but I'm not a doctor. I'm an educator, so everything I give to you is for educational purposes. Always ask your doctor before trying something new. So I did have to say that, and I was supposed to say it last time, and I did forget about that, but that is my disclaimer for sure. Somebody wants to know, are essential oils good for infants? And so essential oils could be very good for infants. Not all essential oils are for infants, but the ones that are for infants, they can be very beneficial. You do want to, when using essential oils, do your little homework. You could just Google which essential oils are safe for infants and which ones to avoid. So find your little list. Once you find your list, you always want to dilute essential oils for infants and babies. And the safest place to put essential oils on infants is really on the bottom of their feet. That's really the safest place to put it, and they'll still get all of everything they need from those essential oils. I really like peace and calming on the bottom of the feet. Lavender, frankincense are some good, safe oils for infants. Is there anybody else with any other questions? Felt like there was somebody else that had another question. Okay, and somebody had asked about the dairy and itchy ears. No, well, yeah, it was during the dairy talk though. Somebody was talking about dandruff. Okay, if you have a lot of dandruff, that is generally a yeast or a fungus, head fungus problem. And so there are natural ways that you can take care of that, and there's a spray remedy or recipe that I have. You can contact me for that. Hey, Linda, if you have any more questions too, please let me know right there. So the itchy ear thing though, that is another sign of a possible food intolerance. So if you eat something and your ears are always itching, it could be food intolerance, or the second thing it could be is candida. And so if you're having a lot of dandruff, that could also be candida. And itchy ears could be food allergies, it could be dairy intolerance, and it could be, like I said, a candida possibility. If you get hand rashes that are not specifically eczema or psoriasis, or on your feet, you know, jock itch if you're guys, that could mean that your body is filled with candida. If you get tired a lot and you're not sure if you're getting emotional or moody a lot and you're not exactly sure what's going on with your body, but you're having a lot of sugar, if you're drinking coffees and mochas with all the sugar or whatever, it could be a candida overgrowth. So thank you so much. I think that's all the questions we have today. So we have another class to teach here in about 5 minutes. So you go get the kids and we're gonna get ready to go. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm gonna go right now, but we're posting one more video for you to watch. And is that ready? Okay, so go ahead and just send the one over from YouTube. So as soon as I get off right here, she's going to put a video on for you guys all to watch. And I really hope that you guys watch it. Go ahead and like it so I know that you watched it. But it's going to be talking about purity and not just what we eat. Because if I just leave you guys with, hey Sarah, you're welcome. If I just leave you guys talking about what to eat, and I love you too, Auntie Lisa. So, and don't tell you about exterior things that could harm your body, then I wouldn't be doing you a service. So we're mind, body, and spirit. We're very much connected in all these areas. We really need to just tell the kids to get ready. We have 5 minutes to get there. So sorry, we have another class in 5 minutes, so they all really need to run to get ready for that. So what the next video, I'm just priming you for that, is on purity. If you really want to be healthy, if you really want to be well, if you really want to stop being tired, if you're really ready to live the life you want to be remembered for, you don't want to be remembered for being tired, for being emotional, for being depressed, for being overweight, or whatever it is that you're unhappy with. You know what makes you feel unhappy. You know what you're unsatisfied with. If you want to live a satisfied life, then you have to not just be cautious and conscious about what's going in your mouth, but you should also be conscious about what you're putting on your skin, lotions, makeup, and all that stuff. Dish soap, that blue stuff is so toxic. There's so many toxins in that blue dish soap. Your toothpaste, the blue little swirl that goes through the toothpaste, so much toxins in your toothpaste. The makeup, the ingredients in makeup can cause skin cancer, they can cause infertility, they can cause hormone disruptors. So people just do not consider all those things. So I really hope that you please watch the next video, because it's going to speak briefly on that. Is that ready, Bijou, from YouTube? So post that right now. She's going to post that right now. I hope you take the time to watch that, because it's not just about what we're putting in our mouth, but what we're putting on our whole person. So I'm Emma Sarah. You can find me at emmasarah.com. I'm actually going to post the top, I think it was 11 principles for food combining. I think I made an error there. I'll go back and fix it later. But for right now, you can get that sheet of the food combining principles. You can pick up this book if you want to learn more about food combining and digestion. That is by Steve Meyer-Olwitz. And you can go to my emmasarah.com. This whole talk, I have all my notes right here. I actually put them on my blog post. If I was a little scattered today, I'm sorry, but you can go there, you can gather it and read it at your own leisure. I'm Emma Sarah. Find me at emmasarah.com. Find me on YouTube on Emma Sarah McMillian. That's my channel. You can find me on Facebook at Compelled Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good evening.